Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to make boom bap beats in Ableton Live 12. So typically I like to set my project tempo to between 75 to 90 depending on what kind of vibe I'm going for. And then I like to start off with the drums first. So what I do is I typically grab drum breaks from Splice. The kind of sound selection I do is I look for gritty drums because I want that kind of feel and that vibe to my beats. So right now I have this drum break that I already have loaded up. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and program these drums. Here's my drum loop. And then what I like to do, I like to layer my drums with modern sounds. So right now I have this drum rack loaded up with just some basic sounds, but I'm just gonna layer the kick and the snare. So what I can do is I can actually just copy this. What I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna just like maybe pitch this snare down just a little bit. So now that I have a basic drum groove, next thing I want to do is I want to just chop my samples. So right now I have this sample that I got from Splice. I'm gonna go ahead and play it back for you guys. Nice. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just keep this simple. I'm gonna slice it. I have my warping already set up, set to complex. Warp as 4 bars. Go ahead and see what kind of chops I could come up with. Now that I got this basic variation laid down, what I also like to do is I like to layer my boom bap beats with 808s as sort of like to add that bottom into it, just to give it, you know, I still have that old kind of gritty hip hop feel, but I also want to have that kind of like modern sound to it as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and add an 808. So right now I'm using this new plugin called Sub Factory. That's pretty great sounds. So let's see what we can get from here. Let's see. then in Ableton Live 12.1, I'm gonna add a little bit of swing. If you're using an older version of Ableton, you probably won't have this feature here at the top. So I'm gonna just add some swing. So it's gonna kind of like nudge the notes over in each MIDI clip. So now I got this kind of this variation. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to create another variation. So I'm going to go ahead and copy the drum break over and the drums that we programmed. Let me open these clips so you guys can see. And just create another pattern. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to add a little bit of sidechain compression just to get that kind of like pumping feel. What I did was just select my drum rack, and then I looked for my kick that was in the drum rack because that's what I'm going to use to trigger that sidechain. Just add a little EQ. And that's basically it. This is a real simple beat. If you guys want this project, just let me know in the comments below so you can mess around and play with it yourselves to get a little bit of practice in. But yeah, I hope you guys find this useful. If you have any suggestions for any more tutorials, please let me know.